What's up everyone, my name's Mitch and today we're going to be talking all about how to get rid of those pesky bags under your eyes. This video will be broken down into two main parts. In the first part, we'll talk about why those bags form under your eyes, and in the second part, we'll dive into some ways that you can get rid of them. So, because I'm a huge nerd, I'd like to give a little drawing and explain some of the eye anatomy in order to help understand why these bags form in the first place. Your eyeball is placed into something called the eye socket, or its formal name is the orbit. Within the orbit, there's a bunch of nerves, vessels, as well as other important structures, but it also contains a decent amount of fat in order to surround and protect your eye from damage. There are ligaments and obviously skin around your eyes that help protect them and keep that fat in place. As we mature in life, the skin and those ligaments become looser, and the loosening of the skin and the ligaments results in the fat protruding outward around your eye, hence the formation of the bags under your eyes. Now, unfortunately, this phenomenon actually happens to everyone as we age, but the amount and the degree that it becomes noticeable widely varies depending on the individual. And the formation of these bags really depends on several factors. The first one to talk about is genetics. If your parents or other immediate family members have bags around their eyes, you are at greater risk of having them in the future. Number two is allergies. Everyone knows having allergies really dramatically affects your eyes. And in the case of forming bags due to the allergies, your eyes will really swell. And this is problematic because the allergies that you're experiencing will actually make your eyes swell more, which will augment the look of those bags if you have any. Number three is medical conditions, specifically cardiovascular, kidney, and thyroid dysfunctions can all lead to bag formation around your eyes. This is because in some of these conditions, your body is not able to properly circulate the fluid throughout your body. And number four, which is probably the most modifiable, is lifestyle factors. These are things like lack of adequate sleep, dehydration, eating foods with high amounts of salt, as well as smoking and sun exposure. Now, we all know that not getting enough sleep can be detrimental on our health as it is, but specifically for the formation of bags under your eyes, when you don't get enough sleep, you tend to yawn more frequently. And this increased frequency of yawning will increase the tear formation in your tear ducts. And this will lead to increased fluid retention around your eyes, leading to worsening of the bagginess. That's right, I said bagginess. Coming back to dehydration, it's important to drink enough water because if you don't, your body will try to retain the little bits of fluid that you have, and that will show up as increased swelling around your eyes, leading to worsening bagginess. There it is again. Eating foods high in salt will increase your water retention, again, leading to puffiness around the eyes. And finally, with smoking and sun exposure, the carcinogens and UV rays found in each one of these respectively damages your skin and leads to increased thinning of the skin, which will lead to more bagginess. So now that we know a little bit more about why bags form, it's easy to correlate the steps we can take to fix them. So the biggest, most important thing that you can do, not only for the bags under your eyes, but for your overall health, is to get your allergies under control as well as the medical conditions that you may have. If you think you may be suffering from either of these, please contact and visit your local healthcare provider. Number two, and this is kind of a list, is to manage those lifestyle factors that we talked about before. Again, it's really important to get enough sleep at night. However, the position in which you sleep can actually have an effect on the bagginess. You really want to train yourself to sleep on your back. This will help increase the drainage of fluid away from your eyes back to your heart. If you already sleep on your back, you can even take this a step further and slightly raise your bed to sleep at a little bit of an angle, again, to help increase the fluid drainage. Other important things you should do are limit your salt intake, increase your water intake to more than 2 liters a day, and stop smoking and wear sunscreen. There are a few alternative methods that you can take in addition to the couple of groups that I just talked about. Number 1 is taking cold spoons and putting them in your freezer and then taking them out and resting them on your eyes for a couple of minutes. This will constrict the blood vessels around the eyes and help decrease the amount of fluid that's going to your eyes to ultimately decrease the bagginess. Number 2, and this is kind of the same concept, is to brew a glass of green tea and then take a cotton ball, dip it in the green tea, and then dab it around your eyes and let it sit there for about 5 minutes or so. This works in the same mannerism as it is a cold compress, and it will work in the same way as the spoons by decreasing the diameter of those blood vessels around your eyes. But it also has caffeine, which will work in conjunction with the cold temperature to help really decrease those blood vessels. And number 3 is either using eye cream or a skincare routine every single day. Also, ladies, it's really important that you take off your makeup every night before going to bed, because makeup left on around your eyes can irritate the eyes, as well as cause inflammation and increase fluid retention to those areas, leading to worsening bagginess. If you're interested in some eye care products that may be helpful, I can definitely do a video on that in the future. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you'd like to know even more information about health and wellness in general, please visit my website at www.wellsci.info. Again, thank you, and I will see you all on the next one.